Hello, my Dotlings. So, I'm going to record this in the way that feels the most awkward to me. Like, more awkward than live streams is trying to record something off the cuff. I don't know why, but it is. But there we go. Anyway. Ugh. So, let's do December's read prediction for the month. This time I've got, since I have been doing TikTok videos on my own deck, I've got my deck, my bar deck. And also, since it's going to be the month of Christmas, I'm going to be using, this is called the Witch's Runes. I don't know where my uncle got this for me for Christmas, like, what feels like forever ago now. But, it's interesting. It's little clay, disky things. Yep, there we go. And my new crystal ball that I can take with me. It's more portable, and so I'll be able to do smaller crystal ball readings. So let's do that. What do you say? We're going to start with tried and true bar deck. Actually, some of you may recognize that from today's TikTok. Where's the other way? There we go. Ha ha ha. Okay. So, if you chose the bar deck, here we go. This is just me shuffling, taking a second. Ooh, and the cards are already flying. Okay, so a card flipped out. This is upside down. I don't know, you could tell because this number is thicker than that one. That's the only way I know because that's how I drew it. But this is actually a sign of confusion, since we're going into the holidays, and this is always a hard time of year. It makes sense that there would be some confusion, trying to almost blind ourselves to our own feelings, trying to cover up and hide, and trying to look into the light and things like that. It's almost a toxic positivity that I associate with this card. You know, intentionally blind yourself almost to the truth or how you feel, things like that nature. Oh, look. This one is the, if you look at it, it's the Big Dipper. See? The Little Dipper, the Big Dipper with a North Star. Ha! And this is about finding your true direction. This is about figuring out where you are and how to progress in the correct direction for you. It's a good sign, so despite the confusion, that might be what you're working on, is learning to declutter that toxic positivity to actually figure out where you want to go in life. And then our third card is, ooh. This one is actually right side up. It looks like it's upside down, but it's right side up. If you look at it this way, it looks like a bird. But this way, you can kind of see that there's something more to it. And that's kind of what this card represents. This is, the Legend of the Crow. The Crow was always a trickster. And he would talk people into doing stupid stuff in a very roundabout kind of way. So with it being upside down, you can kind of see through that pattern of behavior. You kind of start to recognize when you're being manipulated. So these kind of things, there's going to be a lot of emotional development for anybody who picked cards, the bar deck, for December. So we're going to go to the Witch's Runes, which they're not runes. They're not regular runes. So whoever came up with this, I think, has come up with their own system. And we'll pull 3. So we have this little beauty. Give me a second to... It looks like a face. Yes, I am. It's not even a book. Like, they gave us cards to try and figure out, but I gotta find the cards you've got. Oh, here it is. Harvest. That's what I'm going by. Can you see it? Can you see it? Ooh, blessings. Investing in yourself. Rewards. providing for yourself, education. So that's pretty cool. And I love, these are like hand painted clay. They're kind of awesome. I really like those. There's a really, and then 5. No, I don't know. Let me see what this one is. I need the one later. Where is it? Is it on the back of that one? No. I feel like I know that one. I think it's the Saturn one. I think that's Saturn. Oh, it's on the back of this one. Oh, it's the scythe for this one. See, that's the thing about different forms of divination like this, is sometimes what you think is a symbol that you really recognize, somebody had something else entirely in mind when they did it. And that's why you kind of have to familiarize yourself with a form of divination, which I didn't before I came on here, because I just thought it was cute. But, oddly enough, Saturn aside, it kind of makes sense that they would look a lot alike. But that doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, so that's supposed to be the scythe. You know, the thing the Grim Reaper carries around. You cut stuff down. So we've got harvest, and then we've got the scythe. So we'll see. Interesting. Sudden changes. Endings, making final decisions, completing tasks, walking away from someone or something danger. Actually, those kind of make sense together. The harvest and the scythe, and then this last one is this, which kind of looks like lasagna to me. It looks like the little ruffles on the edge of lasagna. I don't know if that's what you're picking up, but that's what I'm picking up. So this is why it's okay to look at the book when you really have no idea. Flight, movement, communication and information, travel of all kinds. So big changes for those who pick the witch's runes. Good luck. Let me know how your December goes. But yeah, harvest, the scythe, and flight. When I put these together, when I think of just those 3 words together, it makes sense that you're kind of moving forward from a situation. You're taking what you can out of the situation, cut off what doesn't need you, and you're moving on. So good luck with that. It's probably, in some ways, not as terrible, and sometimes probably worse than can be put into words. So, yeah, let me know how your December goes. And for the last one, the crystal ball. Now, this one is going to take a little bit of a moment. I got to warm it up. This one, I'll put it actually warm it up under my armpit. I know that's terrible, but it's cold. It's funny, because when I feel like I really tapped in this thing, it actually does feel like it gets warmer. Nice, pretty piece of amethyst. So, I see the Loch Ness Monster. So we're going to be kind of delving deep this month. I see an eye on the back of the Loch Ness Monster, so that definitely means that we're going to be taking a deeper perspective on things. Maybe those people that you have set on a pedestal, they're going to be in their way. But this is a time to kind of take a look from somebody else's perspective, is the feeling I'm getting from that. Like, it's time to take a step back, sort of remove yourself from the situation. That doesn't make what they did okay. I'm not saying that they're right, but taking a perspective, attempting to understand something from somebody else's perspective helps you to navigate around them sometimes. I won't say manipulate, but to be able to function better with them in your space, or being in their space. Also see a stop sign, like straight up. That's kind of weird. A stop sign doesn't say stop, but it looks like it's got like the, anyway. So take a pause. So we've got, looking at things from somebody else's perspective, taking a pause to reevaluate before we make a decision on an action. So for you, if you chose the crystal ball, this might be a good month to kind of take a step back and consider that there are multiple perspectives of any situation. You know, there's his story. There's always three stories: your story, their story, and the truth. And it's rarely simple. So, ooh, fire. So then there will be action at the end of the month. When I see fire, I think action. So, that is our prediction for December 2021. Wow, this year has gone by in some very weird jerks and rushes. I don't even want to talk about it. But leave me a comment. Tell me which one you picked. Tell me how, if you're watching this later in December, or, let me know how your month went or is going. Safe travel and much profit to you.